Okay, welcome back to our honors geometry videos. Sorry, not honors geometry, it's the regular geometry videos. This is Unit 7 in regular geometry, working on question number 11 here. Looks like we have some systems of equations that we're asked to solve, if possible. And if we can't, we have to explain what the hang-up is and what it means about the graphs. Okay, so this first one, we get y equals negative 1/2 x minus 1, and y equals 1/2 x minus 16. Since they both are set equal to y, I'm just going to use substitution and set them equal to each other. So negative 2x minus 1 equals 1/2 x minus 16. And so personal preference here, what you want to do, you can get all the x's to one side, numbers to the other. What I'm going to do first is get rid of the fractions, because let's pretend that no one likes fractions, and you know that, well, if you're watching this video, you probably don't like fractions. So let's multiply everything in this entire expression here by 2. So we get negative 4x minus 2 equals x minus 32. Okay, I'm going to move all the coefficients here to the right, and I am going to move, all to the left. I'm going to move all the values of x to the right. So I'm going to add 4x to the right side, and then add 32 over to the left side. So this value of negative 32 is moving over there. This value of negative 4x is moving to the right. And so what we end up with is 30 equals 5x. Dividing both sides by 5, we end up with x to equal 6. And then we're going to plug that value of x back into one of these equations. Doesn't matter which one you plug it into. Let's plug it into the first one. So negative 2 times 6 minus 1. That's negative 12 minus 1, which is negative 13. So that means y is negative 13. So these are two lines that intersect at the point 6 comma negative 13. This one is set up the same way, both set equal to y, so let's set them equal to each other. So we get x squared plus 1 equals negative x squared. I am going to move, again, all the x's to the left side and numbers to the right. So let's subtract 1 over there. Let's add x squared there. So we get 2x squared equals negative 1. Dividing both sides by 2, we get greater than negative. Okay, we get x squared equals negative 1/2. And the funky thing kind of happens here. When we go to solve for x, when we take the square root of both sides, we get the square root of negative 1/2, which we can't do unless we want to introduce the concept of complex numbers, which I don't believe we want to right now. So in the real number plane here, these two expressions don't hit. This is a parabola, it's a curve, and this is a parabola, which is also a curve. So basically you have this curve on the bottom is opening down, the curve up here on top is opening up, and there's a little gap in between them that separates them, so they're never ever going to touch. Basically they look something like this. And so that's why there's no solutions. That's why we can't figure this one out, because they don't ever touch, so there's no point of intersection, so we are unable to solve this problem. So if you ever are solving a system of equations and you get a situation where you're stuck and you can't get the value of x and there's no solutions, that just means they don't intersect. If you have questions or comments on that, feel free to leave them. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to like, subscribe, or share to our geometry channel.